Hello! My name is Callista, and welcome to the Excavation of Hob's Barrow. This is a folk... Ask and ye shall receive. This is a folk horror, which the game decided, yeah, I'ma do that now. A folk horror point-and-click adventure game developed by Cloak and Dagger Games and published by Wadjet Eye Games. Now that is not a new name on this channel. I've played the Blackwell series, I've played Unavowed, all fantastic games that I really, really enjoyed. And if they've put their stamp of approval on Hob's Barrow, then I think we're in for a fabulous time with this game. Now, it was released back in 2022. We play... Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. We play as Thomasina Bateman, who I would assume is this young lady over here, who is an antiquarian, and she has arrived in the village of Bewlay to excavate a mysterious barrow. I am looking forward to this. I am really looking forward to this. If you are familiar with my channel, then you're gonna know recently I've been having some issues recording Let's Plays, and I'm just keeping my fingers crossed for a much smoother experience recording this. It's a pixel art game. It's a pixel art game. I can't imagine it being particularly graphically intensive. And then the game does that. No, I'm gonna prove you wrong. I'm gonna prove you wrong. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that there won't be any issues with this. Now, I think that's enough of a preamble. New game, if you please. Hello. You're right. Oh, I hear coughing. I mean, you can tell we're in England because it's rainy as hell, but whereabouts are we?
Ah, Miss Bateman. Welcome back to Ticehurst House. It's been quite some time. Terrible weather this evening, is it not? Nurse Blaketon has had enough of me smoking inside. Makes her cough, you see. A bit of rain won't kill me, will it? You mustn't be interested in me nattering on. Give my regards to your father. Nurse Blaketon is preparing his supper. You look pale, Miss Bateman. Do head inside. You'll catch your death out here.
Dearest Mother, I hope this letter will reach you. I have spent these past years in torment, trying to piece together what remains of fractured memories. What I am about to recount to you will seem beyond comprehension, but I beg for your patience. I will endeavour to explain the events that led me to Ticehurst House that night. As far as I can recall, this whole wretched story started with the receipt of a letter from a Mr. Leonard Shoulder. The letter brought me to the isolated village of Bewlay, deep in the moors. No station master in sight. I hope the village isn't too far away. I can't recall our exact meeting place. Mr. Shoulder mentioned it in his letter.
Ooh. Okay, as an introductory cutscene. That was interesting. That was interesting. So she was visiting a hospital. Why didn't she reply? That was a very odd conversation. She just never responded to anything. Okay. Left click to walk / interact. Right click to examine. Right, left. Okay. To access the inventory and menu, move your mouse cursor to the top of the screen. Left click on an inventory item to select it. Right click to examine it. Once an inventory item is selected, you can right click to deselect it. You can double click on an exit to teleport directly to it. The game will occasionally autosave. You can also save anytime via the menu. Keyboard shortcuts. ESC is menu, M is map when available. F5 is quick save, F7 is quick load, spacebar, hold, show interactable hotspots. Oh, thank you for that. Understood. Okay. Let's see.
Bewlay, I have great expectations for this Barrow.
And, okay, we have door, window, some tracks.
The tracks look quite untarnished. I don't think many trains come through here. The post looks unattended. A door of fine construction.
Well built, I see. Have
I have
money.
6 shillings and 2 pence. My assistant Kenneth is bringing more funds tomorrow. I don't like travelling with too much money on me.
I mean, fair play. You can never be too careful.
A gift from my mother. It bears my initials, TB.
Dear Miss Bateman, I write this letter in the hope of piquing your curiosity. I read about your expertise in barrows, and, if I understand correctly, you are writing a book on them and the treasures they contain. I live in the village of Bewlay, where a most special barrow can be found on the outskirts. It is rectangular in form and is certainly tall enough to stand up in. The place is steeped in local legend, and there is a rumour of secrets to be found deep within. I hope you will not misunderstand me and find this letter intrusive. If you wish to visit Bewlay and excavate the barrow, I do apologise. I don't know why I'm having so many issues talking. It's folk horror. It's folk horror, and that is enough for me to be like, what am I about to witness? I'm ever so slightly anxious. I am a coward. I am a coward if you did not know that already. If you wish to visit Bewlay and excavate the barrow, I will be pleased to be your guide. Please send your response to the Plough and Furrow Inn, Bewlay. I shall await your letter. Yours respectfully, Mr. Leonard Shoulder. Dear Miss Bateman, marvellous news. I shall meet you at 8 o'clock in the evening on the 14th of this new month at the Plough and Furrow Inn, Bewlay. The inn has fine rooms which you will find adequate for your short stay. When we meet, I shall tell you more of the circumstances surrounding the site, which is referred to locally as Hob's Barrow. It is not located on my own land, but we will have no issue gaining permission to excavate. I wish you a safe journey. Okay. Hello?
I must make my way to the Plough and Furrow Inn.
In a minute. You're right.
I swear she was not standing there a moment ago.
No, she wasn't. She absolutely wasn't.
Excuse me?
Yes?
Ooh. Yeah, we'll ask about the Plough and Furrow.
I'm looking for the Plough and Furrow Inn. Do you know where I can find it?
Aye, young lady. Leave the station and follow the dry stone wall for around half a mile. You'll come to Bewlay. Go straight ahead and you'll find the market square. The inn is t'other side at square.
Thank you very much.
We're in North. We're in North. Are we in Yorkshire or Lancashire? This is very important. This is very important. I'm a Lancashire lass. I'm a Lancashire lass through and through. Are we in Yorkshire or Lancashire? When she said t'other, my heart soared. My heart soared. Yes, t'other side of square. That is the correct way to say it, not the other. Why would you say it now? T'other. T'other side of square. Aye. Oh.
What can you tell me about Bewlay?
Well, it used to be a thriving village. Not so much now. I don't spend much time there these days.
Are you local?
Ah, yes, a local I am, but I don't live in the village.
Where are you travelling to today?
That would be none of your business, young lady.
Quite. Apologies. I wish you a pleasant journey.
Which side of border are we on? That is my business. That is my business. I need to know. Please, madam, please. Are we in Yorkshire or Lancashire? I need to know. Well, I mean, she gave us directions.
A path stretches off across the moor.
Let's walk it.
What brings you to Bewlay?
I beg your pardon?
What brings you to Bewlay, miss?
I don't like how she said that. She said that like a witch from a fairy tale. What brings you to Bewlay, miss? Like, no. Tell the truth, I have nothing to hide. Lie, she looks superstitious. Okay, so we can role play a little bit as Thomasina. How do we want to play her? She's clearly, you know, she's come to this little town. I could see her looking down on local superstitions. Oh, it's nonsense, blah, blah, blah. But if she's superstitious, that's her own issue. Yeah, we have nothing to hide.
I'm here to visit a local landmark, Hob's Barrow.
Hob's Barrow? Well, I can't say I've heard of it. For what reason?
I wish to excavate it.
Grave robber, are you?
Not at all. I merely have an interest in antiquities.
Not much to be found in Bewlay, if you ask me. You're better off waiting for the next train back to the city.
I'll take my chances.
Can't say I didn't warn you.
But when she's
That
off...
was odd.
She's off. I feel very anxious all of a sudden. I feel very anxious. Yeah, okay, can we... You know, we can't go any further that way. Can we go any further down? No? Okay, well, let's just head out then. To Bewlay. Why this music? Why this music? Oh, hello. You're right. Ill omens. Ill omens. Oh, hello. Hello. You know what? I didn't really look at this screen. Let's... You know, it's just the moors. Just the moors as far as the eye can see.
The path stretches on toward the village.
Let's go. So we have a door.
A humble dwelling.
Are we nosy? Are we nosy? We're probably nosy. Let's go have a knock.
A humble dwelling. The old woman told me to go straight ahead to get to the inn. I'll have time to explore tomorrow.
Okay, she doesn't want to be a nosy bitch, aye? Fair play. Fair play, Thomasina. Ooh. A bucket.
The bucket has seen better days.
Can I take
The
the
bucket is
bucket?
rusty and full of holes.
Okay, it's not a worthwhile bucket.
The anvil looks heavy.
So we probably can't nick it.
Beating raw metal into a fine object is an admirable skill.
This is a point and click. I am gonna try and steal everything I
A
can.
finely made horseshoe. The blacksmith must also be a farrier. The horseshoe is nailed firmly to the wall.
Who cares if it's nailed down? We take it anyway. We find a hammer. Ooh, hello.
A simple broom. I didn't come to Bewlay to sweep their streets.
Thomasina is going to be so sick of my shit by the end of this.
This appears to be the forge of a local blacksmith. The blacksmith looks closed.
Okay. Okay. Cart.
Perhaps this belongs to a merchant. This must belong to someone. I should leave it alone.
God, she's so honest. She's so honest. Like, this probably belongs to someone. I shouldn't be taking other people's property.
A fine example of a church. It looks like it was built in the Norman style.
Ooh, look at you. Look at you knowing architectural styles of churches.
It looks like I'm in the market square. I should find the inn.
Okay. Okay. Nice little cross.
Quite an ornate construction. This was created with pride and care. The cross denotes this as the site of a market, or perhaps a site of traditional religious significance. The sign is in a shabby state, but the shop appears to be a cobbler's.
Okay, so if we fuck up our shoes...
I can't take the sign, nor do I want to.
Why not? Why do you not want to take the sign? How dare you? Oh, okay.
The building is in a dilapidated state.
Ooh, that. And it's such a nice little market square as well.
A small plaque beside the door reads Vicarage.
Okay. Okay.
The Plough and Furrow Inn. The inn where I am to meet Mr. Shoulder.
Okay.
The Plough and Furrow. I have a bit of time before Mr. Shoulder arrives. I should inquire about a room.
Can do. Oh, one sec. We gotta look at the window boxes.
The window box is well out of reach.
But how does it look? Does it look lovely? Does it look well tended? That's... If a pub has good window boxes, that means the service inside is good. If the window boxes look like shit, like, give it a pass. Give it a pass.
Hello there. What's the young lady doing out alone in this sodding weather?
I'm heading to the Plough and Furrow. Get out of the way, sir. You're drunk. What are you doing out in this weather? Ooh, I mean, he's drunk, yes, but he's not being a tit. He's asking a question. He's not done out. He's not done out.
I'm heading to the Plough and Furrow.
Bloody good pub, that. It has the finest ales in the whole county. Oh, I'll take you there if you like.
I believe we are standing directly in front of it.
Oh, so we are. Please,
Yes.
give us a kiss now, won't you?
Ew. Humour him. It usually works with men. Slap him. I have no time for this. Deflect question. Perhaps he is married. Oh, not the... Okay, now he's being an arse. Now he's being a tit. I want to slap him. I feel in my bones, yes, slap him. But if this is a tiny village... Here's the thing, like, I'm from a village. I tend to say I'm from Manchester because, here's the thing, most of my audience are American. If I say the name of my village, it's going to have absolutely no meaning to anyone. And also, I don't want people coming and finding me house. So it's much easier to say I'm from the city, I'm from Manchester, than to specify which village I am from. Like, no, I'm not having people coming round to me house. No, thank you. I'm from a small village. If an outsider comes in and has a reputation for, like, oh, they've slapped old Bill, like, that's gonna get around very, very quickly. I don't think we should be pissing people off immediately after getting off of the train. That isn't wise. Let's try and deflect.
Wouldn't your wife disapprove?
My wife? Bloody hell, my wife. My tea'll be on the table at this hour, and if I don't get back, she'll be roaring. Until we meet again.
What a buffoon. I should speak to the innkeeper about a room.
Okay. I will say, at least he took that well. That could have gone horrifically. He could have taken that very badly, but fortunately, he just, oh, me tea. Gotta get home for me tea.
It's a crudely painted scene that appears to be of a biblical nature.
Aye, okay. I'm gonna assume that V is some tits. Okay, good for you, madam. Ooh, excuse me. Menu bell. Yeah, I'm gonna look at everything.
The prices are cheap here.
Ooh, excellent.
The last orders bell. Saviour of many a life. A decorative plate. This one depicts a bull.
Can we look at all of
A
them?
decorative plate. This one depicts a cat.
Okay, cat.
A decorative plate depicting a serpent.
Serpent, bull. Why is this one pink? This one is also a different colour. It's blue, but it's a lighter blue.
A decorative plate depicting an eagle. A decorative plate. This one depicts a dog. A decorative plate depicting a bear.
Why do I feel like this is probably a puzzle for later? This is probably the solution for a later puzzle. I'm gonna have to try and remember that.
A fine exemplar of inebriation.
Should we try and talk to the drunks? We might as well.
Good day, sir.
He gives no shits.
A rather miserable-looking fellow. He's playing a board game by himself. I think it's Three Men's Morris. Good afternoon, sir.
Note for you here.
I beg your pardon?
I said there's note for you here, lass. Be on your way.
He said nout.
Charming.
He said nout. Oh my god. I feel like I'm home. I feel like I'm home. They're using I and lass and nout and t'other. It's all me local lingo. Oh, flipping heck. I'm not speaking with my BBC accent. Excuse me. That is going to happen. My BBC accent is going to drop and I'm going to start using my actual accent. It's gonna happen frequently, I know it.
The painting depicts a rocky-edged lake. A small bronze plate states the name Lake Cubilius. A pixie-faced peasant boy, painted in a naive style.
Okay, yeah, that's an exit.
They are engaged in an intense discussion.
Ooh, less over here. Less gossip.
Hello, sir.
We are in the middle of a discussion here.
Sorry to interrupt.
I want to eavesdrop. Let me eavesdrop.
They are engaged in an intense discussion.
She looks pissed. Look at her, hands on her hip. He's like, I did now. Oh, sure you did now.
Hello, miss.
What you want? Bugger off.
Oh, bugger off. Oh, this is making my northern heart so happy. That is a magnificent stag, flipping it.
A majestic animal, cut down in his prime.
Aye, that is sad. Can we take it?
The poor thing.
Take it. Take it with us. Why
the
not?
crackling fireplace is more welcoming than the facial expressions of the locals.
Okay, yeah, we can look at all of these paintings. Lovely. WC, so this is the bathroom.
This painting shows a Rubenesque figure brushing her hair. Quite unusual to see such a sensual work in a room like this. A colourful work depicting a bashful knight. It is signed N. Hamley.
And you?
A biblical scene of some kind. An angel is depicted looking longingly to the heavens.
Okay, very interesting. Now then, sir.
The innkeeper is a serious-looking man. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, lass. How can I help you?
Let's ask about the person we're supposed to be meeting.
Do you know a man named Leonard Shoulder?
Aye, I know the man.
I'm to meet him here tonight.
Can I get you something to drink while you wait?
Not yet, thank you.
Do you have any rooms?
I am in need of a room for the night.
Aye, we aren't short of those. One night, is it?
I shall need at least 2 nights, maybe more.
Aye, 'tis not a problem. 3 shilling per night. That includes your dinner and tea.
A fair price?
I'll need that payment up front for the 2 nights.
Okay, well, we have money. We have money. There you go.
This is payment for the room.
Thank you. Can I ask for your name, lass?
Thomasina Bateman.
And will Mr. Bateman be staying with us tonight?
No, I am not wed. My assistant is arriving in Bewlay tomorrow.
Your assistant, you say? Will you be needing another room?
Please.
I'll keep a room spare. It's not quite as nice as yours, I'm afraid.
Not a problem, sir. I'm sure it will be adequate. Kenneth is a man of inexpensive taste.
Here's your key. Just go through the door to the right of the bar, then up the stairs. Room number 2.
Thank you.
Can I help you with your luggage?
No, thank you, sir. I can manage. I should go upstairs and freshen up before Mr. Shoulder arrives.
Okay.
Room 2, the Plough and Furrow Inn.
How much money do we have left?
I have only 2 pence left. My assistant Kenneth is bringing more funds tomorrow, thankfully.
Ooh, out. 2 pence, that's not much.
This door must lead to the guest rooms.
Okay. Let's freshen up.
This shall do nicely. Time to change into something more comfortable. Much better.
Ooh. Okay, let's see what we've got. Bowl, a jug. Oh yeah, let's have a look at everything.
An empty bowl has been provided for washing. A jug of water for drinking or washing.
Okay.
The wardrobe looks old, perhaps 100 years or more in age. I've hung my dress inside. Aside from that, the wardrobe is empty.
Okay, it's empty.
A sturdy-looking thing, useful to many a weary traveller. I've stored my case in there, a box within a box.
Good stuff.
A decorative plate depicting a goat.
I should be checking if we can take stuff. I got distracted. I got distracted by the northern accents.
I don't wish to take it.
Okay.
A painting of surprising quality. It portrays a rocky outcrop overlooking a vast moor. Perhaps a local landmark. I don't want to take the painting with me.
Okay, fair play. Can we take...
I don't wish to carry the bowl around with me.
Okay. Oh, hello.
This may come in handy.
Okay, we've... A jug of water.
A jug of simple form. It is half filled with lukewarm water.
Okay, good stuff.
No doubt the mattress is stuffed with itchy straw. I do feel tired after the trip, but my meeting with Mr. Shoulder must take priority.
Okay, and then there was also candle.
My evening light shall be provided by this solitary candlestick. As the only light source in the room, I ought to leave this here.
Okay, and a matchbox.
Complimentary matches. Useful.
Well, if it's going to be useful...
Complimentary matches. Useful. There's only 1 match left, though.
Okay, a single match.
There is a single match remaining inside.
Okay. Now then, let's go and wait for this Mr. Shoulder. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's all the same people as before. Anyone new? Oh, hello. Hello, there's a random old fella.
A curmudgeonly-looking old fellow. Hello, sir.
Right.
Do you know a Mr. Leonard Shoulder?
You're not local. You've come on that bloody train, haven't you? Bewlay's going to dogs.
Okay.
My name is Thomasina Bateman, and you are...
None of your business, lass. Where's your husband?
None of your business, sir.
Ha! You're brave coming in here, all on your own.
I'm a grown woman.
I'm Cyril.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Cyril.
Okay. Cyril, do you know anything about Leonard?
Do you know Mr. Shoulder?
That'd be none of your business, lass. I don't come to your city poking around asking questions, do I? Man just wants to enjoy his ale in peace.
I take it you are not enamoured with the railway station.
Bewlay's gonna be swarming with outsiders, like you. We don't want you coming here. It's as simple as that, lass.
Why not?
This is our town, our land.
I assure you I am not here to cause trouble.
We'll see about that, won't we?
What can you tell me about Bewlay?
We're a proud community. I've lived here my whole life. Not much here to interest folks like you.
Folks like me.
Aye.
Bye for now.
Ta-ra, lass.
Ta-ra! This makes my heart so happy. He used the proper goodbye. Ta-ra, ta-ra. That's... It's so northern. It's so northern.
Hello, miss.
Bugger off.
Okay, yeah, I don't think any of these people are gonna have out to say. The innkeeper might.
Miss Bateman, you've transformed.
I feel far more comfortable in my outdoor clothing.
You look like one of those explorers you see in the newspaper.
I guess you could call me an explorer of sorts.
I'm Stanley Kemp.
A pleasure to meet you, Stanley.
And tell me, I trust your room is adequate.
Most adequate.
Excellent.
Okay, there we go. Yes. Give me all of the gossip, please. Ooh. Okay, so we can go into certain topics. Yeah, has Mr. Shoulder arrived yet?
Has Mr. Shoulder arrived yet?
Still haven't seen head nor tail of him, Miss Bateman.
I would say hide na hair, but head na tail will do.
What can you tell me about Mr. Shoulder?
Aye, he's a quiet fellow. He only comes here to check his post.
Yes, I've been corresponding with him using this address.
Have you now? You found yourself an admirer.
Not quite.
What business do you have with old Leonard, then?
Okay, we can tell the truth or lie. Yeah, she told the truth before. Why not tell the truth now?
Well, if you must know, I am what some people call a barrow digger.
A what?
A barrow digger.
What in God's name is that?
Are you familiar with tumuli?
Afraid not.
Barrow is another word for tumulus, or tumuli in the plural. A profoundly interesting subject.
You've lost me.
I excavate ancient burial sites looking for relics. A barrow is traditionally a circular mound of raised earth enclosing a burial chamber.
Oh, aye? You're a grave robber.
I am no such thing.
Don't worry, lass. I've met all sorts in here over the years. I won't tell anyone.
I assure you, my goal is more noble than petty grave robbery.
What sort of relics do you find, then? Gold? Silver? Bones?
Well, rarely gold or silver, but treasures certainly. Ancient pottery is the most common find. I've been excavating barrows all over the country. I'm documenting my findings in preparation for my book. It shall be called Vestiges of the Antiquities in Rural England.
Oh, aye. Very interesting. But what does old Leonard have to do with this?
He sent me a letter in which he told me about an unusual barrow in Bewlay, a site called Hob's Barrow. I'm meeting him here this evening to find out more.
I've lived here nigh on my whole life, and I've heard nowt about a Hob's Barrow.
Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Also, to be blunt, telling the truth gives me the opportunity to learn more about Thomasina. We get to characterize her as a very, honest person, and I get to know what is actually going on with her. Looking at my timer, I am just about out of time for this episode. In the next one, we continue interrogating the barkeep. But until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. A special thanks to my channel members such as SM2K. I've been Kallista. Thanks for watching and see you in the next episode.